On April 14th, 1865, Abraham Lincoln was shot while attending a play at the Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. He was then taken across the street to the Peterson House. He remained in a coma and died the following morning. A funeral train from Washington, D.C. to Springfield carried his body along with his son, Willie, and they made several stops along the way for memorials. And then he was brought here to the reserve vault. He was here for less than a year before being moved a little ways up on the hill. The temporary vault's not there anymore. It's just marked by a granite marker. I'll show you that in a minute. And then after that he was moved up to the top of the hill where the grand monument is, where he now lays to rest. Here we can see the first resting place of Abraham Lincoln. So it was from May until December of 1865. Now let's head up to the temporary vault. Oak Ridge Cemetery. Over there, behind that big tree, is the reserve vault, the first one. Then up on the hillside here, can't even see it, there's a tree in the way. Right behind that tree there's a granite marker where the temporary vault was, and behind that you can see the base of the monument where he is now. Now let's head up that way. So the second temporary vault was on this hillside, and it's marked by a granite marker. Oh, there's a breeze. It feels so good. As you can see, his nose is worn off. Supposedly if you rub his nose it gives good luck. So let's give it a rub. And take a walk around this tomb as well. The monument has 4 bronze statues surrounding it. Let's see if you can guess what each one represents. In his hand you can see he's holding a piece of paper. Well, it's not actually paper, but a piece of bronze that represents paper. That was the Emancipation Proclamation. Right above this door of the tomb is the Gettysburg Address. Let's go inside because it's hot. I can't even see from all the sweat.
However, in the 1930s, the interior was completely redesigned. So everything you see on the inside today is from the 1930s.
I see there's a fence there. What is that?
So that house over there is the caretaker's house. So it was built for a caretaker to watch over the tomb and just make sure the tomb was in good condition. Today it's just our office.
No way.
Oh no, it's just our office. So yeah.
Lincoln the Ranger. Lincoln the Soldier. Let's move down the hall. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. It feels great. Lincoln Park, Chicago. Here it says Lincoln the Circuit Rider. Here we have his wife, Mary Todd, and 3 of the 4 children are also buried here. The sons. And the 4th one is buried in Arlington. Moving along. In Lincoln, Nebraska. And the last one here, Urbana, Illinois.
Any questions?
Probably, but I can't think of them offhand.
Okay.
So that was really nice.
Good.
And down the steps is the receiving vault, right?
Yes,
That was
the initial burial site.
And that was for how many months was he there?
He was in there from May to December of 1865.
And then he went to another one, and then another one.
So the receiving vault, then there was a temporary tomb which no longer exists today. There's an unmarked.
Was that also here?
Yeah, there's an unmarked gravestone on the hillside. That's where that temporary tomb once was, and then the permanent tomb here.
So he was in 2 vaults or 3 before coming here?
Well, so he was in those 2 first before he came to the permanent tomb, but due to various projects on the permanent tomb, he was moved around a couple times. Also, there was an attempt to steal his body in 1876, unsuccessful, but there were some security concerns as well. In 1901, there was a big project to reconstruct the tomb because of some structural issues. During that project, he was temporarily buried right outside the northeastern corner of the tomb, and then moved back inside in 1901 to the current location, which is that space 10 feet down.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Hope you have a nice day.
Thanks, you too. Okay, so thanks for coming along with me on this trip to see Abraham Lincoln's final resting place. And as you can see, the sweat is just dripping down on me. Take one last look around. Take care, everyone. Enjoy your summer.